कैसे है?
क्यों? हरिओम, आप सबका स्वागत है. I'm sorry. So this is our Swagatam to everyone. Welcome to everyone. Namaste. So this is Upasarga-1 class, which is under the series of Svarvani-Prakasha. And this is our second topic under this title. First we had done Vibhakti series, where we tried to understand how a Vibhakti works and some important things around Vibhaktis. Today we will start to understand what is an Upasarga and all concepts. So before we start, let me pray Bhagavan, and then we will start after the Prarthana. Hope I am audible. Is it clear, my voice? Is it okay? Please let me
Yes,
know.
Bhagini. Yeah.
Thank you. यो ब्रह्माणं विदधाति पूर्वं यो वै वेदांश्च प्रहिणोति तस्मै तमहदेवमात्मबुद्धिप्रकाशं मुमुक्षुर्वै शरणमहं प्रपद्ये. वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा. सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी. विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा. येनाक्षरसमाम्नायमधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः. वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्. So today let us try to first understand, try to see what Upasarga means. Okay. So first is the first part. Okay. So 2.1, let us start it. So today we are trying to cover 4 topics. One is Parichaya, that is introduction. Then Upasarga Suchi, what are all the Upasargas in the Sanskrit language. Then what is the definition of the Upasarga, and then what is the number of Upasargas. Let us try to cover few more topics. Let us see. So firstly, please try to read these sentences, read these words. So it is, can Bhagini please read it? Bela Bhagini, please read it.
गच्छति, उपगच्छति, आगच्छति, अधिगच्छति, अवगच्छति, उपागच्छति, अभ्यागच्छति.
Very good. So we see that there is one gacchati that is common in all these words. Okay. So let us keep it aside. Let us observe some more words. So let me read them for you. Vachanam, nirvachanam, pravachanam, prativachanam, anuvachanam. So we see that there is one common aspect, vachanam, in this, along with nir, pra, prati, anu. So do you observe that? Okay, so let us see what is there in the above words in the same way. So apart from gacchati, there is upa, aha, adhi, ava, upa, abhya. Okay, so these are the elements which are apart from one common element that is repeating. Okay, one common element repeating is gacchati, and apart from that, what is changing, that part we had tried to see. Same thing happens with the next set of words. If you observe, yogah, samyogah, viyogah, prayogah, abhiyogah. So in these words also the yoga is repeating. Okay, and in this that some, okay, some, we, pra, abhi are all the extra things apart from the repeatable element yoga. Then there is one more set of words. Okay, I will request Kamini Bhagini to read them. Kamini Bhagini, can you please read them? Please read. आप इसको पढ़िए.
विचारः, प्रचारः, सञ्चारः, उपचारः, आचारः, अपचारः, अभिचारः.
So do they seem similar to you? Have you heard these words before? Yes, we are all like from some or the other Indian language background. So I have heard them in Telugu. You must have heard them in Hindi. Definitely not in English.
Madam, your voice is breaking.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's nothing to do that.
I don't know if everybody has the same problem, but at least for me, you can ask others.
Okay, Neelam Bhagini, can you hear me clearly? Please.
Yeah, Bhagini.
Okay.
I can.
Kamini Bhagini, is it clear? My voice, is it clear?
अभी एकदम क्लियर हो गया, पर अभी आप समझा रहे थे ना विचार वाला, तब ब्रेक हो रहा था.
Okay. So all these words, vichara, prachara, sanchara, we all belong to one or the other Indian language like areas, spoken areas. So in Telugu I know these words, in Hindi you all know these words. विचार करना, प्रचार करना, संचार करना, ठीक है, उसने बहुत उपचार किया, ठीक है, और वो बहुत आचारवान है, मुझसे अपचार हो गया, ठीक है. All these kinds of, in Telugu also we have these words. Almost each word we have, okay, so they are not new. So what we see that there is one element which is common, there is one element which is repeating, right? In the same way, one more just for completeness, vadah, pravadah, vivadah, samvadah, prativadah, apavadah, abhivadah. So if you will observe, there is also like multitude of vadaha in this. There's many times vadaha is coming along with pra, vi, sam, prati, apa and abhi. Okay. So what happens in this is we will observe now. Okay. So this is the introduction to upasargas. What is an upasarga? Upasargaha kriya yoge is what Panini has given the definition. Panini has written Ashtadhyayi, in which he has given the definition as Upasargaha kriya yoge. Kriya means verb. We all are aware of kriya. What is a kriya? Kriya is a working word. I am eating. So eating is a kriya. It's a verb. So what happens in English? We don't have anything around upasarga. So it's a very pure Sanskrit concept. Okay, I am dam eating. So I can't say that dam is an upasarga here, because kriya yoga, it's completely attached to the kriya. Okay, so what we see that gacchati is a kriya. These lessons are not for beginners, definitely not for beginners. So you must have some background of at least the basic knowledge of vibhaktis and kriya forms and all this. I hope you all have it and you'll understand what, you will follow what is happening in the class. So gacchati is a kriya shabda, kriya pada. Okay, and in that yoga means combining with that, we have upagacchati. If you observe, there is no space between them. We are writing all these words like upagacchati, agacchati without spaces. Okay, so when we write without spaces, that means it is one word in Sanskrit. Okay, unless there is a sandhi which is joining two words. Space defines usually a separate word, usually. Okay, So unless there is a sandhi in between and the long running sentences in the samasas, in the compounds, until that, okay. And in another way, even if we don't take space, there is another possibility where you will define the word like it is ending with either sup or thing. Okay, there is a su or there is a ti at the end. So we see that there is a ti in the end. Okay, what is a sup? Sup is su, auja, sam, outshas, rama, 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 aha, au, aha. All this, that was sup, which we covered in the vibhakti lessons. And now this is ti. Okay, so this ti is ending at the end of the word. So it's a end of the word. It's a complete word. So in that we are not having any space. That is why kriya yoge. Along with that, it has got attached. Okay, that is the definition of upasarga. So there one question comes naturally. So are there any upasargas without a kriya yoga? Are there these elements without kriya yoga, that is attachment with the verbs? Then answer is yes. Some of these are appearing separately from the upasarga concept. For example, prati. You don't see it as, okay, so we don't see it as a what you call as a part of it. Okay, we don't see it as a complete part, but it is only forming the a little adding up to something. Okay, so let us see what happens like the prati when we say griham prati gacchami. So griham prati with a space and gacchami, I am going towards the house, is different from griham prati gacchami. So if I say pratigachami, I didn't put it here. Pratigachami is also there. So pratigachami means I am returning to home. Okay, I didn't discuss the meaning so far because I want to have meaning separately. For now, please consider these as only some words that you are familiar with. Let's not ponder about the meanings right now. We'll come to that part. Definitely, we have total 5 class series. This series consists of total 5 classes. So let's come to that point later. For now, we have 2 points in our mind. One is Upasarga is the name of the object or the element which is attached to the verb, and then it is complete part of the word, not like separated by any space. Okay, so these 2 things please keep in mind. Now, what exactly is an upasarga? Upasarga is a, what is it? Upa, ava, adhi. So what do you hear? Can somebody tell me what exactly you are hearing? You are hearing some letters, isn't it? You are hearing some letters which are put together. So it's a, but you know it's not complete. If I say upa and stop, it doesn't mean anything. If I say upa gacchati, then it means something. So upa is a small bit. It's not a complete element. Okay, different from prati. I have discussed. Prati will come later. But even if I'm saying when the prati gacchati, I say in the returning sense, there also, okay, it cannot have this. Okay, it is a padamsha. It's a small padansha. Okay, though it's not like separate. Then only it's a pada amsha. It's not completely meaningful. We'll come to that later. Okay, so it's a small element that is attached. So if somebody entered in the name of Redmi, who is it? Please name yourself, rename yourself, or tell me your name so that I can call you. Okay, Redmi 8. You are already unmute. Could you please speak? Is it Anjaneya Sharma garu?
మేడం
మీరేనా?
మేడం చెప్పండి మేడం.
అదే మీరు రెడ్మీ అనే పేరుతో వచ్చారు. యువర్ నేమ్ ఈజ్ నాట్ రిటర్న్. దట్స్ వై ఐ వాస్ జస్ట్ ఆస్కింగ్. సో ఐ విల్ రీనేమ్.
ఆంజనేయ శర్మ మేడం.
ask you some questions. I want your name to be written. Okay. Right. So please read out, Anjaneya Sharma garu, what you see now in the last sentence, last bit. Has.
Has, apahas, parihas, upahas, avahas, prahas, vihas.
Exactly. So this is how an upasarga attached dhatu appears. This is the basic element. Okay, when an upasarga is kriya yoga, the kriya yoge upasarga asti. So then it is in this form. Okay, and for your convenience, I have also made one more set of upasarga attached dhatu. So Guru Prasad ji will read it. Guru Prasad ji, please read it. Pravaha, etc. Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, if you are not able to read, then Bela Bhagini, please read it.
Vah is dhatu. Pravah, samvah, nirvah, vivah, avah, udvah, parivah, upavah.
Right. Do you like recognize any of these as some words that you know already?
Samvah is pravah and pravah both अलग दोनों अलग है ना. हाँ हाँ.
हाँ.
आवह बस उतना और ज्यादा नहीं.
Vivaha, the favorite.
उसका मीनिंग I don't know its meaning.
You just put dirgha into it. Vivaha.
विवाह. अच्छा वो उसमें से बनता है. ओके.
And nirvaha.
निर्वाह, संवाह, प्रवाह, आवह I don't know. आवाहन करना, बुलाना किसी को. अच्छा. और उद्वह
उद्वाह तो उतना पता नहीं होगा. You might not.
उद्वाह is again the type of विवाह कोई बोलते हैं ना. उद्वाह.
It's not type of, it's vivaha itself.
विवाह only. या वो भागवत जी में आता है उद्वाह. परिवाह and उपवाह.
Like that. In the same way, we also know all these words almost. Put just hasa, you will recognize them. Parihasa, apahasa, upahasa, okay, vihasa, prahasa. So hasa we know. Has is to smile. Apahasa, he did some hasya, I say, but he did apahasya, you know. So hasya is positive, but apahasya is negative. So we know these, isn't it? Okay, exactly. That element is doing something. What it does will come to later. Voices are coming, sorry. Some sounds are coming. I'm muting. Please excuse me. So what is happening? Something is happening. Okay. Hasa, hasya is different from parihasa and apahasa. We are aware of it. Okay. We are aware that there is some difference. Otherwise, what will it come and do? Why is it coming and attaching? There must be some meaning. We'll come to know about it. Okay, so what are the words formed? Please observe carefully. There are two kinds of words being formed. One is apahasati with a ti ending like upagachati, agachati, etc. The same way it will be parihasati, upahasati, avahasati, prahasati, and so on. Next is apahasaha. It's a noun form. And same way parihasaha, upahasaha, vihasaha, etc. And same with pravahati. So pra and vaha can make a pravahati. That means he or she is flowing, like the river is flowing, the wind is blowing. Okay, all this. And then the second composed word is pravaha. Like you could not recognize vivaha, then I said put a dirgha, vivaha, you know. The same way, pravaha you don't know, but pravaha if I say, you recognize it quickly. Oh, Ganga Pravaha. We know that. We know this word. Okay. So these are the two kinds of possibilities that are found. Okay. So this is the introduction to Upasargas completely. First, we have seen some words.
You mean to say that it will be a verb form also and it will be a noun form also?
Yes, exactly.
So when it is a noun form, it will have that 7×3 table also.
Yes.
Right.
We'll come to that. Yes.
Okay. And one more thing, this upagachati and upagachati. Same meaning.
You tell me, what do you observe? Why will it?
Upagachati. Upamans matlab samip, near, going near
Upasamika.
to.
Okay.
But upa, I don't know.
Upa, what are the elements which are there? Upa and
Agachati. Up
ah.
agachati.
Right.
Okay.
Upa samipam agachati. That's all.
अच्छा ठीक है. अच्छा अच्छा हाँ.
Whatever is added will have an extra this thing. Okay. We'll come to that. We'll come to that. Okay. So until now, is it clear for everyone? We'll come to the meaning part soon. Very soon we'll come to the meaning part. Just as a structure, do you understand it?
Yes, yes, yes.
Right. Okay. Then let's go ahead. Now we'll go to the definition of Upasarga. We already did it to the Ashtadhyayi Panini, this one. But a practical working definition will be the wordlets or the bits of the word which are added to the dhatu and prior to it, the left side of the dhatu. This is very important. Upasargas are never added in the right side of the dhatu. They are always added in the left side. That is another thing. Okay. So the word bits which are added to the left of the dhatu. So the next question is, you said some upasargas, you said prati, vi, apa, vi. So how many are there in total? That's
22.
Yes, that's the next
22.
question. Yes, 22 or 20. Okay, let me be very precise.
Just madam, I will read it out. Just ये शब्दांशाः धातोः पूर्वम् उपयुज्यन्ते. सः उपसर्गः, we can say that. Okay.
ते उपसर्गाः. Yes, ये शब्दांशाः ते
ये
उपसर्गाः.
शब्दांशाः धातोः पूर्वम् उपयुज्यन्ते. परं न, पूर्वमेव उपयुज्यते.
Yes, yes. Never on the right side. Param kadapi na. Okay, never. If they are in the param, they are not upasargas. Okay, so that is it. And there are in total 22. But you know there are 20 also. Some people say there are only 20. Okay, or Panini Maharshi says 22, so we go for 22. Let us see what are they. Okay. So Anjane Garu, please you only read it. Sharma Garu. Okay. So please read all the upasargas.
Pra, para, apa, sam, anu, ava, nis, nir, dus, dur, vi, a, ni, adhi, api, ati, su, ut, ud, abhi, prati, pari, upa.
Very good. Okay. So these are in the same order that Panini Maharshi has told us. Why this order? Why not some other order? I don't know. Okay. So there is nothing common that we see. We don't see that they all start in the, they are in the anukrama. Okay, that akaradhikrama. No. Or they are all like consonant ending, vowel ending. No. There is no visible order in this, but they are there. Okay. So there is a shloka which will help you to remember these things. Okay, let me just tell you that shloka. I'll read it out. Praviparaapasamanvavanirnisau durati duspratisudadhiparyapi tadanuchangabhiniyupavinshatir dvisahitetupasargasamahvayah. Okay, so these are all the upasargas put into shloka, and all our we should thank our good old these people for giving us these karikas, our grammarians. They gave us beautiful karikas. You know, they don't have any other work than to help us. Really telling you, to be very, very thankful to them. With all the thankfulness, I say they don't have any other work than helping us. So please by heart these shlokas. They will really help you. And it's in the same order as I have put here, this one. Okay. Then what happens when the dhatu and an upasarga come together? So let us, to be precise, say upasarga and dhatu come together. So because it's on the left and dhatu is on the right. Okay. So when a upasarga is coming to join with a dhatu, what is happening? That we call as sopasargaka dhatu. This is a term that we have just used for convenience. We have to call it something, right? So it is sa upasargaka dhatu, a dhatu which has a upasarga attached. Sa upasargaka is sopasargaka. Okay. So that is the output that comes out. So what does it become? When a dhatu combines with an upasarga, what does it become? It becomes another dhatu only. Like apahas. Like first it was only has. Now there is an apa. It becomes apahas. First there was only vaha. Then we put pra. It becomes pravaha. It is another dhatu only. Nothing else. So pravaha can make a noun, pravaha. Or pravaha can make a verb, pravahati. Whatever it wants to become, it will become. But the first thing is, it is a dhatu. That's very important. Okay. So this is the like very important thing. The dhatutvam only is retained.
Madam, I have one small doubt.
Yes, please.
What is the difference between dirgha and pravaha, pravaha? Pravaha is noun and pravaha is verb. Is it?
Yes, yes. Pravaha is noun and pravahati is verb.
Verb. Okay.
That's dhatu pravaha.
Okay.
Vaha. Okay, that complex. That complex
Okay.
is also upasargaka dhatu. Again, I mean grammatically it's a dhatu. Okay. So what is happening to them? To which dhatus it is attached? We all are aware that there are three kinds of dhatus: parasmaipadas, atmanepadas, and ubhayapadas. So these dhatus which take T ending are called parasmaipadas, which take Te ending are atmanepadas, and which take both are ubhayapadas. So to these dhatus only upasargas attached, not to the other dhatus is nothing. I mean there is no case like that. So upasargas are attached and they are attachable to both of them. Okay, to the parasmaipadas, to the atmanepadas as well. Next. So as we already discussed, it is attached prior to dhatu. Okay, where? To the left of the dhatu. So dhatu will be on the right, upasarga will be on the left. Always left. Okay, upasarga is always left. It follows traffic rules a lot. Okay, keep left. India principle. Okay, we are not in Canada or US. They take right. So we take left. Always left. Safe left. Free left. All left. Okay. So upasarga vame. It doesn't disturb the right side part of the dhatu. So the dhatu is always in the right. Okay. So upasarga is on the left. This is technically important point. It might seem very general. We don't say ha sopa. We don't say ha sabhi. We say abhihasa. We say vihasa. We don't say hasvi. Never. Never. Okay. So whatever be the upasarga, like upagachati, we said there are two upasargas. Even that will also, both will remain left. One will not say I will fight with you and go to the right of the dhatu. Don't ask me. You know I do katif with you. I'm not going to stay with you. I'll go. No, never. They have to stay together. If there are two upasargas, they always have to stay together on the left of the dhatu only. They cannot jump to the right. No place for you on the right. Upasarga always left. Okay, this is very, very important point. We'll come to that. Why important in the 4th class? We'll come to that. Okay. Right. So this is like pravadati. When you see there is pra in the left and vadati in the right. Pravadaha, whatever form it is. So it's always on the left. Upasarga. Dhatu is always on the right. Okay. Then let us see some other details. I mean, before we go ahead, because I'm not covering all the basic elements which are required to explain upasargas in this series. I'm assuming certain things, but still I wanted to make sure that I connect you with all those ideas, at least to the level needed for understanding these classes. So first we have understood that upasarga plus dhatu is a sopasarga ka dhatu. Okay, so that we have got clear. And we have an X plus Y principle. Whoever have heard my classes before, I'm building some classes on the level basis. That's why I can't repeat all the points. So you can listen in the beginner classes what is X plus Y. So this dhatu and pratyaya concept, we take it as an X plus Y. There is a prakriti and pratyaya, what we call. Okay. So dhatu and purusha pratyaya, to be very precise in this case. Okay. The purusha pratyaya is added to the dhatu. What is purusha pratyaya? We all know it's ti, taha, ante, etc. So this is it. So when dhatu plus pratyaya is X plus Y, then what will be sopasarga ka dhatu plus pratyaya? So Upasarga ka dhatu contains Upasarga plus dhatu complex. So Upasarga plus dhatu plus pratyaya. Right? X plus Y and something on the left of X. Let us call it Z. Okay. Z is very non-reactive. Okay. Z is very non-reactive because it's the last letter of the alphabet, doesn't have much spellings to do, much work to do in the language. Okay. And it's mostly replaces S, all the like EZ. When we say EZ, I want to write Z. You know, in childhood, I would crave to write Z. But you know, I was prohibited. Say, no, EZ has only S. You know, S plays the roles of Z. Even that is taken away by S. So poor fellow, you know. So the Z, let us keep very non-reactive, very stable and all that. So Z plus X plus Y. Okay, so this is the complex of the Upasarga. I mean, this is the Upasarga complex formula. Z is Upasarga, X is Dhatu, Y is a Purusha Pratyaya. This is our formula. Please write it down and keep it for your future references. It's very important. So Upasarga ka Dhatu has Dhatu plus Upasarga plus Dhatu. Now we have Dhatu plus Pratyaya. In case of Dhatu, the Upasarga ka Dhatu comes. We have Upasarga added and we'll consider it as a one block. Okay. So Z plus X and plus Y. So the plus Y comes to Z plus X complex. So I should put a bracket here actually. So the Pratyaya, what are the Pratyayas which can be attached? We'll come to the next point. So we have seen that there is a Pravahati, there is a Pravaha, there is a Apahasati, there is an Apahasa. So what is first thing we saw that Gachati, Upagachati. So there is a Ti form. First of all we saw. So there is a Ti Pratyaya that is called Ting. Technically, I don't explain what is Ting right here. And it's a Kriya Purusha Pratyaya. Kriya Pratyaya which makes a verb, which makes a verbal form. And Ting is a Purusha Pratyaya. Okay. The technical word for Purusha Pratyaya is Ting. Grammatically, it's called Ting. And I want to use all the grammatical terms so that you will get accustomed to them along with the meaning I am telling you. So Ting Pratyaya is Purusha Pratyaya. Then there is a Sup. Sup is a technical word for Shabda. For all Pratipadikas, for all Dhatus, Ting, for all Shabdas or Pratipadikas, there is Sup. So the X there is X in the case of Shabda is a Pratipadika. That means Prakriti in the Shabda is Pratipadika. The verbal, the word base, the noun base, nominal base. Okay, so the Pratyaya which is added to nominal base is called Sup, and it goes like aha, au, aha, and so on, like Rama, Ramo, Rama, and so on. Then the third possibility which I didn't tell you in the first go, now I add it. Please add to that. There's a third possibility apart from the Shabdas and the Kriyas. One is Krit forms. Now what is a Krit form? Those who don't know Sanskrit cannot guess it, but those who have some background must have like heard something like Kridanta. It's not Kri and Danta. Okay, it's not Danta. It's Krit Anta that becomes Kridanta. Krid Anta Kridanta because of some Sandhi rules and all that. So basically it's a Krit. What is a Krit? You know, Krit is very interesting. Actually, it generates from a dhatu, but it doesn't make a kriya. Until now, we are aware of only dhatus making T forms. But these are something which make non-kriyas. They become nouns. So what Anjaneya Sharma ji had asked some time back, Pravaha, there is a dirgha, is it? So the dirgha is coming because it has generated into a noun out of a dhatu, out of a verbal base. A verbal base generating a noun, that concept of in the grammar, that concept is called, that phenomena is called Kridanta for phenomena. So this also is taken up by this Upasarga ka dhatu and Pratyaya. Z plus X plus Y can also become a Kridanta. Z plus X plus Y can also become a Subanta. Z plus X plus Y can also become a Tinganta. So Tinganta, Subanta, Kridanta. All these three major word complexes can be generated from Upasargas. Okay. So this until here, is it clear to everyone? Please unmute and tell me so that I can go ahead.
Madam, can you please explain what is that X plus Y? Because I am unable to attend your previous classes. Actually, what exactly is that expressway?
Please listen to the previous classes. There are Telugu Suravani in the same channel which you will find these lessons. There is Telugu Suravani Vilasa. Okay, in that you can find them because explaining it will take a lot of time. Okay, so there you can come to that.
Okay.
Then, right, next. So what is like when we come to thing? So I'm mostly interested in Upasargas with the thing formats. That's why I put it in the first place. So if you see, just for an example, I'm telling, let's take the thing pratyaya. When it is becoming a thing anta, what is the possibility? There is a sopasargaka dhatu which is adding with thing pratyayas. The Y is a purusha pratyaya. Then what is the possibility which is happening? Let us see. There are, Vartamana Kala we will take. I said agachati. Okay, I said gachati is going or she is going or it is going. Agachati, he is coming, she is coming or it is coming. He, she, it doesn't matter. Coming, he is coming is the meaning. I said upagachati or going near. Okay, so all these possibilities might have these forms. So when I say gachati, you are all aware. Immediately you'll say gachatah, gacchante, gachase, gachatah, gachata, gachami, gachava, gachamaha. All these you are all aware. Why? Because it's a 3 into 3 grid. The 3 into 3 which has the 3 purushas and 3 vachanas. So gachati, he is going. Gachatah, they both are going. Gachanti, they many are going. Gachasi, you are going. So you both, you many, I, we both, we many. So these are the outcomes. Immediately your mind will say, oh, there is a Vartamana Kala for this. There must be an past tense also. There must be a Bhuta Kala. Is it there? Yes. Somebody can do Gachati, then somebody can do Agachat also. Oh my. So, what's the output? Bhuta Kala, Agachat, Agachatam, Agachan. So there are all these forms. Now you will wonder. So Vartamana Kala, Bhuta Kala means Bhavishyat Kala also. Yes. Gamishyati, Gamishyataha, Gamishyanti. Same way. Agamishyati, Agamishyataha, Agamisyanti. Now you see how Upasargas work for thing. Okay. When the output is a thing, then Upasargas work this way. But the Z always remains on the left. The right side is normal course. Gachati, gachata, gachanti. In the same way, agachati. In the same way, upagachati. In the same way, abhigachati. In the same way, pratyagachati. In the same way, upagachati. In the same way, abhyagachati. Abhyagachati, abhyagachata, abhyagachanti, abhyagachat, abhyagachatam, abhyagachan, abhyagamishyati, abhyagamishyata, abhyagamisyanti. What happens to gamishyati will remain common, but the abhya will remain there on the left. Do you have a picture till now? Clear? Shall we go ahead?
Yes, madam.
Yes, Bhagini.
You all appreciate this lakaras? You all
Yes.
are aware of lakaras, right?
Hmm.
So every upasarga added dhatu is going to have all these forms. That is basic idea, right? Then let us go to the next aspect of some characteristics. Let us study not all, but some important ones. So whatever happens to a dhatu, that happens to a sopasargaka dhatu also. That we have already seen, because there is a gachati, gachata, gachanti. There is a upagachati, upagachata, upagachanti. So everything that happens to a dhatu happens to an upasarga filled dhatu, upasarga attached dhatu. Okay, so please keep this in mind. Then what happens is they become tingantas. They have all the forms. All the 10 lakaras they take. And the ganas are also considered. Ganas is a very interesting concept. We'll come to that later. Okay, how ganas are affected by upasargas is another different topic. We'll come to that later. So like upagachati, upagachatu, upagachet. All these, upagachet, upagachetam. Don't think that is only one form. Upagachet is not one form. So upagachet, upagachetam, upagacheyuhu. In that way, all this 3 into 3 grid will come. So 3 into 3, 3 into 3, 3 into 3 into 10. Because there are 10 lakaras. Got it? So the 10 lakaras, 3 into 3s. How many forms? 3 into 3, 9. 9 into 10, 90. Now, Imagine if something is a Ubhayapadi dhatu. What will happen? Can somebody tell me?
$180.
Okay, so 90 plus 90, 180 forms. Be ready for them. They'll be bombarded. Okay, so they'll come onto your face. Once you put one like harati, aharati, there will be a aharate. So there will be a aharet, there will be aharatam, aharetam, ahareta. Everything will be there. That's very interesting that so many dhatus are there. Okay, then so there are upasarga yukta dhatus which are becoming kridantas also, as I already told you. So what happens when an upasarga attaches to the dhatu and it becomes a kridanta? You must be aware of the kridantas, some of them at least, the famous ones like the kta pratyaya, tumun pratyaya, and etc. So gam tum, tumun. If we put tumun, it means like to do something. Okay, to do, karne ke liye, cheyataniki. So you can take taniki in Telugu, ke liye in Hindi, and to in English. Okay, so to do something. So whatever the meaning of
Patitum.
patitum, yeah, to study, like that. And if I add upasarga, what happens? Gantum, upagantum, agantum, pratigantum. Do you see the expanse of it? Okay, because tumun is an avyaya forming word. Tumun results in an avyaya, that means an indeclinable. There are no further forms. That's why it stops at abhigantum, one form. Be happy. Claps. Now come to kta. Kta is a very formating fellow. He is very happy in expanding himself. So what he does, he says, oh, kta, happy. So ga, gam and kta will become gata, and gata generates into three. He makes one masculine, one feminine, one neuter. He doesn't stop there. He makes one ekavachana, dvivachana, bahuvachana. He doesn't stop there. He makes then 7 vibhaktis. He doesn't stop there. He makes 7 plus 1 vibhaktis. And 7 plus 1 vibhaktis for all the 3 forms, all the 3 lingas, with all the 3 vachanas. Okay, 7 plus 1 into 3 into 3. So that is the expanse of, I mean, I'm talking about the Shabda table. If I mean, some people who are aware of my classes know that 7 plus 1 into 3, what it means. So for that background, you can again refer to Suravani Vilasa lessons. They are the basic lessons. They are in Hindi and English, available in the same channel which you will get this video. Okay, so what happens is the kta, the one kta attached to a dhatu, like patita, patitaha, patita, patitam. So patitaha, patitau, patitaha, patita, patite, patitaha, patitam, patite, patitani. And then the whole, all the Dvitiya Bhakti, Tritiya Bhakti, and all that what comes below. Okay, so this is how it is working. So this is how the kridantas are formed, and the same way subantas also. When it is taking subanta, then it is again forming like Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha, etc. So pravahaha, pravahau, pravahaha, pravaham, pravahau, pravahan. In the same way, like we can go vertically also. Pravahaha, pravaham, pravahena, pravahaya, pravahat, pravahasya, pravahe. Pravahau, pravahau, pravahabhyam, 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 pravahayoho, pravahayoho. I can write and show you, but it's, I mean, that's out of scope because these are all basic things. Those who know these things will come and enjoy these classes. That will be good. So if a pravaha word is forming, okay, it's like Ramaha. Okay, so that is how the Upasarga and Dhatu complex is giving out these 3 things out, and each is again becoming expanded on the basis of what are the characteristics of that pratyaya. So there is a supratyaya. Supratyaya has a characteristic of making 7 plus 1 into 3 into 3. Sorry, 7 plus 1 into 3. That's all. And the krit pratyaya has a capacity of making 7 plus 1 into 3 into 3. So there are how many total forms? 24 plus 24 plus 24. Okay, 7 plus 1 into 3 is 24. Then 24, then 24. In the 3 lingas. Okay. So how many forms total you can count? 72, I think it comes. Right? 72 forms it comes. So be ready for that. When you are dealing with Kridanta output, when it's coming out for Tinganta, I already showed you how many forms. 90 plus 90 when it's Ubhayapadi extreme case. Okay. Then what happens is when the tumun is added, it becomes Upagantum, as I already showed you. Upagataha, the kta is added. Upagataha and all that. Pratikataha, agataha, abhigataha. Parigataha, Abhyagata Shabda you all know. Abhyagata is a guest who is invited. One who comes to us on invitation is Abhyagata. Who comes up to us without invitation is Atithi. So Abhyagata, somebody Abhi plus Agata. The specially invited coming to the house. We say please come to the dinner on 24th of May on this time. Then he comes. That is an Abhyagata. If somebody comes to knocks the door, ting tong, we open the door, he comes in. Oh, you have come, please have dinner with us. He's an Atithi. So Abhyagata, Abhyagataha, Abhyagataha, Abhyagate, Abhyagatam, Abhyagate, Abhyagatani. Mitrani, Abhyagatani. Okay, so that is how it works. So when it's Kridanta, it's taking all the colors of whatever pratyaya it's added to. This I have already explained in the Svarvani series. You can go to that in the later lessons, the latest, I mean in 50s or 60s, the lesson numbers, you will find the Kridanta's explanations. Then, is it possible that we can attach two vibhaktis, two upasargas or more? Then the answer is, you all know. Can one of you tell me, is it possible?
Yes, madam.
What is the example that we saw? Upagachati.
Yes.
Upagachati you saw. Isn't it upa plus a? In the same way, just now I told you one example. Just now. Somebody comes on invitation.
Abhyagata.
So abhi plus a. There are two upasargas. So it's possible. It's possible. Okay. So ekadhikaha upasargaha apiyojitum shakyante. Right? We can also attach more than one upasargas. When I say more than one, it's not only two. If there were two, I would say two upasargas can be at most attached. But no, two and more. Not one and more, two. It's two or more. That means three. I could not get an example of four, though I thought I read it.
But it can be four also. It can be.
It can be four, but I don't have an example right now. If you have, please share.
Maybe, but three or four, it suggests that it may be four or five also. In some cases.
They suggest, but they don't give example. I just was looking for examples in many books I hunted, but I didn't get. I thought I read it in Mahabharata somewhere. I didn't note it down. That was very unfortunate. So if you come across, please share. Okay. So what all examples I could get hold of? Maximum 3 is very common. Until 3, it's very common. 3 upasargas we just find like that. Okay. So I tried to put 3 examples here. So one of you please read it. Neelam Bhagini, can you please read these 3 upasargas examples, multiple ones?
Yes, Bhagini. Upagama, upa उपसर्ग है, गम क्रियापद है, वर्ब है, उसमें एक ही है, ओनली वन उपसर्ग, अभ्युपगमः, अभि and upa, both are upsarg and gam is the verb.
Correct.
So two upasarg hai. There are two sub. Samabhyugama.
Samabhyupagamaha.
Samabhyugapamaha. Sama, abhi and upa, all the 3 are upsarg and gam is the verb.
Right. Okay. So do you see that? Samabhyupa, sam, abhi, upa. So 3 upasargas. Okay. In all these cases, you observe one common thing. The upasarga number is changing, but did the dhatu number change? Can anybody answer? Can dhatus be multiple?
No, madam. No. Answer is no.
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 Right? So far, whatever we have seen, it's no. So we didn't see it. Maybe it's somewhere else. No. By principle, no. And I really like this idea a lot. However many upasargas you can attach, dhatu will be only one. So Bhagavan is saving us. You know, imagine if there could be multiple dhatus added, then what expanse of, I mean, I cannot even imagine that. I really pray Bhasha Bhattarika. Thank you so much, madam. Thank you so much. You have stopped that big. I mean, we would be like, oh my. So it's like unimaginable. Okay. So already we are dealing with the multiple ideas of upasargas, then multiple ideas of dhatus. It would be like, it would make us wild. Okay, it will be too like hectic for us. So it doesn't happen. Only one dhatu. However many upasargas are there. Okay, so upasargaha aneke bhavantu into dhatuhu ekaha eva bhavet. Only one dhatu. Right? So upasargas also, when they are added, so how is the meaning decided? Like we have just discussed. That's why I said, please wait, we'll come to the meaning later. And in detail, we'll come to even in other classes. So here I want to make one point clear. When we deal with meaning, then we will understand better. But for now, I tell you, like upa gacchati. Magini had asked about it. Upa and a. I said upa is samipa, that's near. And a is to approach, come. Okay, I mean come, not go. So when we say upa gacchati, then he is coming near. Upagacchati is going near. Like somewhere else. Guru upagacchati. Guru is somewhere else. He went there to go. But now I say upagacchati, then upa agacchati, coming to me. Okay. Like near me. Upagacchati. Upa agacchati. Coming near. Not going near. So that's the difference. So the krama, the order of the upasargas decides the meaning of the upasargas. So this, please be assured that the krama, if I say aupa or aupa, like there is a word aupasleshika, aupaslish, upaslish, aupaslish, and aupa can be upa also. Okay, upa also. If it were, I'm not like arguing if it is. If it were, then upa will be different from upa a. Abhya will be different from abhi. Okay, vi abhi is different from abhi vi. Nyabhi is different from abhi ni. So we have both. Nyabhi is also there, abhi ni is also there. So the krama will decide, okay, the meaning of the upasarga. Meaning of the whole complex, upasarga dhatu complex. Okay, so artham ashritya kramaha bhavati. And when we want to do the prayoga of the upasargas, what we want to say, in that order we arrange the upasargas. That is another thing. Okay. Now let us go to the questions. Now that we have come to the end of the class, I'll ask you some questions. This was the concept. Let us do a quick revision before I go to the questions. Okay. So we had seen the number of upasarga added words in the beginning, a list of words which you are very familiar with in all our languages, Indian languages. Then we saw the definition upasarga kriya yoge. Then we saw two dhatus examples where in the dhatu format I tried to show you the upasarga and the dhatu. Then I showed you that they become noun and they become a verb. There is a possibility. Then we saw a working definition of upasargas. Then we saw how many number of upasargas are there. Then we got a shloka for that, which you are all going to recite in the next class. In the next class, I will ask you to recite this shloka. Please be ready with the memorization of this. It's very important. Then we saw that when the dhatu is added to, upasarga is added to dhatus, then we call it a sopasarga ka dhatu. Okay, and it also becomes technically a dhatu. Then upasarga is added to both parasmaypadis and atmanepadis, and it is always on the left of the dhatu. Okay, and upasarga is on the left, dhatu on the right. This is always very important, and I showed you two examples. Then we saw the lakaras, pratyas, purushas, and vachanas. How that the upasarga ka upasarga yukta dhatu plus pratyaya concept is giving out three outputs, and one of the outputs we studied how many possible forms are there. Okay, and we tried to summarize all these points here with some examples of krudantas as well, where the 7 plus 1 into 3. Okay, so there are ekadhika upasargas. Okay, so can be added to the dhatu. there is upagama, abhyupagama, samabhyupagama. So there are many upasargas which are attached with dhatu, but dhatu can be only one, right? So the order of them is like not very like rigid. Like ni can never come after a. We can always come from abhi. It's not like that. Whatever order you want to keep, you can keep. Okay. Whatever meaning element in whatever the meaning output you want, in that order you can keep them. Okay. So this is the gist of it. Do you have any questions before I ask you questions? Do you have any concept difficulties until now?
Madam, can you read out that sloka of Upasargas? There are of 22 Upasargas, please.
Yes. Praviparapasamanvavanirnisau durati duspratisudadhiparyape tadanuchang abhini upavinshatir dvisahitetyupasarga samahvayah. Okay. This is
Yes, madam, very nice.
Okay. So now questions for you.
आवाज नहीं आ रही और वीडियो भी नहीं चल रहा है मैम। भगिनी,
Yes, I think there is some disturbance. Yes, I am not able to hear you properly. I am not able to see your questions.
I think it is hanged. She is not able to communicate.
Actually, this Zoom class will be for certain period. It is for 1 hour only, I think. If it is for more than 1 hour, it will be stopped, I think. Is it? Can anyone please explain?
I don't know about that.
If it is for Google Meet, we can be for more than 1 hour actually. Okay. But if it is for Zoom, it is restricted in time, I think. Is it?
No idea.
No idea. Okay.
No, there is no limitation in Zoom. It can happen any time, any number of hours.
Hours, okay.
Her
भगिनी left हो गई, हाँ बेला में.
her connection or server or her what do you call signals could be very low.
Okay. Actually, can I know where are you from? Actually, you guys, where are you from? Actually, are you from Telangana or Andhra or from other states?
I am Guru Prasad from Bangalore.
Bangalore, yes, I expected that you are from Karnataka. Yes, my guess is correct. Yes, because your accent of way of accent is very, I can pick you. And the other guys, other persons, are they from South India or North India?
From Gujarat.
Gujarat, yes. Okay. The other persons, because I can see 6 participants, out of which 1 I am. Okay, if I remove myself, rest are 5. Okay, 2 have been okay. They have said 1 is from Karnataka and 1 is from Gujarat. The other 3?
Other 3 is, 1 is you. Where are you from?
I am from Telangana, Hyderabad. I am from Hyderabad, Telangana. Okay. So, okay, South India. Okay, 2. North India, Gujarat. Okay. Where are the other 3 from? Because I am very much interested in this subject.
All have left.
All have left. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it time to leave for us also?
Yes, Bhagini has left. Bhagini has left and recording is also stopped.
Stopped now. Okay. It's time to leave. Okay. Let us